a new episode of Crocheting with Trisha. So I am back today with a very simple basic beginner guide to crocheting. As we know that I have uploaded two videos about basic crocheting steps, one being the slip knot, the other being the double crochet. So you guys might have been wondering, where is the single crochet? So today I am going to show you exactly how you can do a simple crochet. So starting from the basic is a slip knot. You take the tail and you simply twist it over the continuing yarn. So as you can see, the yarn that I'm showing, approximately the yarn, the measurement that you should take is until your wrist. Now make sure that the yarn that you have taken, it's not too long, not too short. It's for your own benefit, so that you don't end up with a very big tail, and neither do you end up with having a very short yarn that you are having trouble of making a slip knot. So just simply take your hook, and then the two hoops that you just created, you take the above hoop and you just simply take it over underneath, and then you simply pull out your finger from the hoop. Now make sure that the hoop or the knot that you just created, it's not too loose or too tight. If it's loose, it's still fine, you can adjust it onto the hook later on, but if it's too tight, you'll have trouble getting it onto the hook. As a beginner, it is very important to get a good grip of your yarn. You should know how to hold your yarn properly. So like I said in my previous videos, using your index finger as a grip is very important, because it acts as a very good support to make any crochet project, and then you can use your rest of the three fingers to hold the yarn and then wrap it around your index finger. That's how you hold the yarn, and it'll be very easier for you. For some people it might differ, so and not necessarily you have to follow. If you succeed at making slip knot, I'm sure you'll succeed in making chains too. Just simply take your hook and hold the yarn just like I said. Take a support of your index finger, and then just grab the yarn and simply pull it out from every time you make a hoop. It's like a repeating process. You simply have to yarn the over underneath, and then you take off the yarn from the hoop. That's how you make chains. Wrap the yarn from your right side and pull it out from the hoop. Simple and easy step. If you follow, you will get a grip of it. Be it single crochet, be it triple crochet, any kind of crochet, just you need to get very good with your slip knot and with your chains. It often happens when the hook is too small and the yarn is chunky. I do miss out the yarn sometimes. I lose my grip. So it'll be like a good practice for you. The more consistent you are, the better you get at this. As you can see, the chains are already made. They look so beautiful. As a beginner, when I was starting off, making chains was even so big achievement for me. So I'm sure if you succeeded making these chains, you'll be very happy as well. You'll be like, oh my god, I have some stitch with me. I'm so good at this. I'm getting so good. This is how I felt, and this is how you're going to feel. Be positive, and the outcome is going to be positive as well. I'm sure you'll succeed. Since the chains are made, so we are going to start with making the single crochet. Simply wrap the yarn from your right side. I was struggling a bit here because, like I said, the yarn is chunky, and so you have to follow this. You have to take the chains and make sure you take the hook from the back side. The chains, it's like from the back side it's just like two, but in the front side, if you look at it closely, no, the front side it's just two sides, and from the back side it's just three chains. Okay, it's like one chain is interlinking another. That is the stitch you need to go through. I'm showing you where you need to go through to make the single crochet, because this is the base. All right, so you simply take the yarn, and then the chains that are interlinking the other chains, you have to go through that stitch. Simply go through underneath, then wrap the yarn from your right side and pull out a hook. So you have 3 loops on your hook, and you simply wrap the yarn and you take out from all the 3. There you go, you have your single crochet. That's how you make your single crochet. Yarn over, go inside the chain, and then you pull out the hoop. You have 3 chains on the loop, on the hook, and then you pull out all the 3 hoops. There you go, your single crochet. Yarn over, go inside the chain, pull the yarn. You have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again, take out all the 3 loops. There you go. The stitch looks absolutely beautiful. As you make the stitches, it's going to look prettier. At first nothing is going to make sense. You're just going to be like, what am I making? Is it going to come off with something? Yes, it is going to, if you succeed in making. Also remember, you're not holding the yarn too loose or too tight. You're holding it just the right amount, and after every stitch you make sure to tighten the yarn from your index finger a little bit, like you pull the yarn a little, like very little, so that your stitches are not loose. Now make sure not to pull it too tightly. Yarn over, go inside the chain, pull out 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. I'm sure if you're familiar with the single crochet stitch, then you can follow these steps. I have shown the stitch again and again. I've also fast forwarded the video, or else it's going to be too long and a very lengthy process. So make sure to choose a slower playback mode from the settings, and then you can watch the video in a more slower version in case you are having trouble in following, and you can go back and forth and see the video. So we have reached in the final stitch, where you simply make a single crochet and then you yarn over. I'm going to show it to you. Okay, all right, you will make the simple crochet. All right, just like you're making everywhere, you don't have to do anything. You just go inside the hoop and you make the single crochet, and then you're just going to make one stitch. You yarn over, you pull out the yarn, and there you go. And then you turn over your work so that you can continue making single crochet, or be it double crochet, anything. All right, that's how you're gonna do your work. It goes like zig, zag, zig, zag. Every time you finish a row, you simply take out one loop and then you turn over your work. That's how you create your beautiful piece of crochet work with any stitch that you learn. So this was my method of teaching you guys how to single crochet. Let me know in the comment box if you have any ideas. You can connect with me through comment, and I'm really overwhelmed for sharing my gift with you guys. Please like, subscribe in case this video helped you, and I'm very sure you're going to succeed.